How are you all, my friends? So nice to see you. Welcome to Melbourne, Australia. Thank you so much for being here with me. This tour is a little, I can't see the chat. Oh yeah, there's a chat. This tour is more of a trial tour. I mean, on top of also being a tour in which we explore the botanical gardens, their full beauty in winter, almost winter. Is it winter? I don't even know anymore. Hello, Lethargy. TM, nice to see you. Yes, well, I'm certain that you'll still enjoy it. Absolutely. Well, hello there. Happy Sunday to you, Suzanne. Took me a few seconds to calculate. No, easy. Happy Sunday. G'day, Catherine. Hello, Fatima. Nice to see you. Mary Lou, nice to see you too. Oh, that's okay. Great that you're here anyway. Hello, Hillary. Bonjour, Natalie. Hi, Cheryl. Nice to see you. Nice to see you all. And I appreciate you being here. I know it's a little bit of late notice, but it is what it is. We'll just go for a nice casual meander through the Botanic Gardens, and I think it'll be nice to just explore the birds, and see what it is like in winter. Let's say winter, because it does feel like winter. It's pretty cold. Not cold for some of you, but cold for me. So, hello from Ireland. Hello there, Eileen. Nice to see you. Hey, Barb. Nice to see you. Hello, Michaela. Nice to see you guys. So, look, I'm excited. Botanic garden tours are some of my favorite tours. I love them, regardless of which botanical garden we go to. I'm planning, hopefully I can take you to the Pakenham Botanical Gardens a little bit further away. I've taken you there before on one of my surprise tours, but I'd like to take you there again, so that we can. The focus in the Pakenham Botanic Gardens is Australian flora, fauna, and last time we had a great time there. Something we'll go back and do some more exploring of those botanic gardens. So yeah, let me just cross the road. Oops. And we're about to step into the Botanic Gardens. It's a beautiful, beautiful, cold yet beautiful day in Melbourne. Let me just switch the camera. So, okay, this is a test. I just want to see, are you guys, you can see me okay, right? So I'm just clarifying. Hello, Rose, nice to see you. Thank you, Mary Lou, I appreciate it. Yes, TM, Fitzroy Gardens is going to be amazing. So if you guys want to check out the Fitzroy Gardens tomorrow, we'll be checking out one of the most beautiful gardens in Melbourne, right in the center. It's actually a hidden gem in many ways because it's there, it's in the city center, but not many people know about it. So, and there are so many features that are beautiful. I actually put up a video. You can consider it a trailer. And you finally did, Linda. Nice to see you. You can hear me fine, Rose. Okay, so the first test is a sound test. I'm glad that you can hear me fine. Now I'm just going to switch the camera, and we're going to see, because what happens is when I switch the camera, it seems like... Okay, so now I need you guys to tell me. This is a... But how beautiful is the sun poking out? What about now? Is it pixelated? Okay, great. Thanks, Suzanne. Beautiful. Thanks, Ruth. Nice to see you, Ruth. Beautiful. Okay, so let's keep walking. We're gonna head down. We're gonna walk. Okay, so if at any point it starts getting pixelated, let me know. G'day, Tina. Let me know, and then we will play around. We'll try to fix it, because I'd like to think of a solution so that obviously it doesn't happen. Not that I have anything against the third-party app that I was using, that I still am using, but it's just so much easier to just go on YouTube. Okay, so this track is actually called the Tan. And the Tan, it's about 5 kilometers, and it goes all around, not just the Botanical Gardens, but the outskirts of the Botanical Gardens. And it's a very popular spot for walkers, runners, and people who just want to catch up on, for social strolls. Very, very popular spot. And there's actually, when we head down there, there's like a sign, and it shows you the times how people have performed running around this track. It's a very well-known track. So, okay, I'll give you a sense of where we are at. And we are like a 3-minute walk from the Botanic Gardens. You can tell the trees, the autumn is very visible. The colors of the trees. Okay, so we've got our first troubleshooting thing. So here it's not okay. Is it not okay for anyone else? Let's keep walking. It is very pretty, isn't it, TM? And down there we have the Sydney Maya Bowl, which is where they perform some of the most amazing shows. They had Archie Roach perform there. They had what do they have? They had a Shakespeare. What was it? It was Comedy of Errors. They performed there. So it's a beautiful place. Still good for you? Okay. We'll see. And then they got this very famous Aboriginal mural that I've taken you to see. And Melbourne is home to the Wurundjeri people of the Kulin Nation, who have been here for over 40,000 years. I mean, this is their home, and so just important to recognize that 40,000 years, oldest civilization on Earth, and it's very important to recognize them. But let's just. Picture still looks fine. Okay, thanks, Rose. Appreciate it. Yes, rest in peace, Archie. He passed away. One of my favorite performers, and he passed away a few months ago now. Now we're just gonna. So, if we turn left, right, we just pan to the left a little, we will find the government house. So this is where the governor of our state, Victoria, lives. Now, the governor of Victoria is not exactly like the governor of, say, Florida or Georgia or any other US. It's a different title. So the premier is holds the executive power of our state, and then the governor is more of a symbolic title. So the governor is usually appointed by the Crown, and it's almost akin to, or it is akin to some countries having a prime minister and a president. There will be flowers, Tina. There will. And over there, we're about to head in. I'll show you some flowers. They're going to be stunning flowers. Over there you have some of the city of Melbourne. And then you have, this is the barracks. This is the army barracks over there. So yeah, and this is a statue of Sir John Monash over there. And I just like this shot. I thought I'd show you something a little different. Just something a little, we always just step straight into the Botanic Gardens. And I thought, let's just, let me show you another perspective. So by the way, is the quality still okay? I'm going to be asking you this on a frequent basis, just so I can know exactly what to expect, so I can understand it better. Okay, well that's good. That's good. Very still. Okay, good. I mean, well, I don't know if you mean it in a good way or not. And now we're going to head into the Botanic Gardens. Now, in a few weeks, we are going to experience one of the most beautiful light shows in Australia called Lightscape, and it will be held in the Botanical Gardens. So I'm excited to take you there with me. Got my ticket. I know that for some of you, the time will be inconvenient, especially in North America. So what I'm going to do is, if you can't make it, I will upload it on YouTube so that you can enjoy it in your own time. Thanks, Alpha Dog. Nice quality. Quality's good for you, Eileen. Good. Yeah, it'll be morning for UTM. Just have to have an early night, but yeah, it'll be worth it. Now I'm just gonna zip it up for a second. Listen to the birds. The time here is, I believe, 8:12, nice and early in the morning. So the birds are up chirping away, greeting us all, and just together with us embracing today's beautiful and exquisite weather. And this, look at this tree over there. This is just stunning. Okay, thanks TM for the, okay, thanks Ruth. Okay, cool. So let me just check the signal first. Okay, so I've got 5 bars, 5G. Let me just see what I can do. I do not want it to be pixelated now because this is actually one of the most stunning shots we'll have today. So, what is it like now? Does this look okay now? Okay, thanks Kat, appreciate it. How is it now? Is it pixelated? Okay, so it's fine for you. Strange, good here. Slightly soft. Thank you, Tina. Wait, are you saying I'm soft? I am a softie. Kat, good, clear now. Okay, thanks Suzanne. Okay, so let's switch it. Oh, thanks Linda. Wow, interesting, isn't it, Ruth? Let me just see. I'll just... Thanks, Rose. Okay, it's more clear when you flip. Okay, let me flip back now, because I remember last time. How is it now? Is it okay now? Or is it still pixie? It's fine now. Thanks, Alpha Dog. Pixelated still. Okay, very interesting. It's fine when it's still, hey? Okay. Yellow trees are a little Monet-esque, isn't it? Okay, not too bad, Angela's saying. Mixed, okay. So, well, I just want to show you what the tree looks like. That's the shot I was going to show you. It's pretty nice, isn't it? Stunning. So, I hope this is clear. Ah, thanks for the feedback, Tina. Oh, okay. It's pixelated for you as well with the tree. Okay, that's good to know. All right, let's switch it then. Oh. Let's just keep walking. I thought, remember, if you just read the description of this tour, it's more about me just not wanting to give up yet on YouTube. Simply because that I think that, wow, I wish you could see that. I wish my other camera had a good... I'll take a photo of this on the way back with this camera because this is just one of the most stunning things. But it's okay. We'll get another chance. So it's just this whole tour again, if you just read the description, is about me not giving up yet on the YouTube app. Natalie, I do use Streamlabs, but I thought, well, you know, I'm over 1,000 subscribers and I can use the YouTube app, so I may as well try to get it right on YouTube because it is a little bit, I don't know, it feels, like I just feel like I just want to try getting the YouTube app right. So there you go, Linda. So you just never know. It could be the YouTube signal. Right, Ruth, yeah, it's true. We have been a little spoiled, especially with Hago having such high quality footage, right? Oh, no, thanks, Rose. It's my pleasure, honestly. Hey, Stephanie, nice to see you. It looks great. Thanks, Barb, I appreciate that. Check these trees out over there. Absolutely beautiful. Yeah, still, you know, still a little autumny. Oh, so this sculpture over there, right over there, is no, Stefan is using Streamlab, yeah. He actually warned me about YouTube app, and you said to me, "Oh, the quality is not great," but I just want to try. I don't like just giving up. So this was given to us by the people of Turkey. So this is just meant to represent, following obviously, World War One and Anzac, represent our friendship with the Turkish people and the Turkish. So that's just a nice little gesture. All good for you, no pixelation. Good, good. That is interesting, isn't it, lethargy? It is. Oh, Alpha Dog has a great question. Has it ever snowed in Melbourne, Australia? You know what, Alpha Dog? It hasn't snowed in Melbourne in 130 years. 120, 130. I don't the exact number. But yeah, it hasn't snowed in over 100 years, to put it simply. So yeah, no, it doesn't snow in Melbourne. But if you were to drive about 2.5, 3 hours out of Melbourne, you would reach the snow. Not only that, you would also get to you drive another 30 minutes on top of that, you would get to the Alps, the Australian Alps, which are huge. This is Lightscape, which is where I will be taking you to. Okay, we're about to step in. I appreciate your patience. Let's go check out the Botanic Gardens for, a good 25 minutes. And then tomorrow, you're up for a treat, my friends. You are up for such a treat with the Fitzroy Gardens. My God, tell you what, they really have brought out the best of autumn, or as you American friends call it, fall. But Fitzroy Gardens is just stunning. Okay. Let's and as you can tell, the skies are clear, and over there we have the Shrine of Remembrance, which is one of my favorite and most peaceful places for reflection, contemplation. I know, Tina, yeah, she did. Sydney has a beautiful, beautiful lightscape. Oh, still blurry for UTM. Okay, we'll play around with it once we step into Botanic Gardens, okay? So don't worry. And over there, we have another venue. I think they have unpacked it. Or they have packed it, sorry. Right where this open grass field is where they have a lot of outdoor Shakespeare productions. So they had Romeo and Juliet recently, which is amazing. You had to obviously buy a ticket. And it's by a company called Bell Shakespeare. And they do a great job at bringing Shakespeare to life. I do love Shakespeare. Shakespeare is just one of the purest forms of theatre. Amazing. One of the things I was thinking about the other day is I was actually reading a blog about Shakespearean era insults, or insults Shakespeare used, to in some of his plays and in some of his documents. And they were pretty funny. We should really bring them back. One of them is, I will bite my thumb at them, which is a disgrace to them if they bear it. Which basically means, come at me. Come at me. Yeah, that's what I thought. Another Shakespearean insult is, tempt not too much the hatred of my spirit, for I am sick when I do on thee. Which is basically the equivalent of, well, look, don't test my patience because I already can't stand your existence. So, okay, here we are. We're about to step in, and look, they've already set up things for Lightscape. We're getting ready. That's right, Suzanne. There are books, eh? You do, Linda. Amazing. Okay. No issues, Mary Lou. Okay, well, wow, amazing. So It's interesting how the video is good for some. Right, Rose, yeah. Shakespeare can be hard to understand, especially with the spelling. It can be a little, but look, you know, it is what it is. And when you can actually get translated versions of Shakespeare, so in modern day English, which is good. Makes it a lot easier. How cool is this? So this is the entry. Let's go now, step in and check out the Botanic Gardens, the winter side of things. Parts of picture have been blurry for me the whole time. We'll take some pics so you can see. Thanks, Laurie, JH. Thank you so much. Yeah, if you can, that would be very, very appreciated. It looks nice, doesn't it, TM? Really nice. Okay, so let's do a little play around. Let's see. I'm just going to switch it back to me and just tell me if you can see me a little bit better. So how is that? Is that okay? So is the quality a lot better now? Let me know. At the very least, we have birds. Thanks, Suzanne. A bit better. Thanks, TM. Fine, Anne says. Beautiful. Whoa, what just happened? Oh, no. What's going on? How do I get rid of this? What's happening? YouTube, what are you doing? What's going on? Get rid of this. That's better. Okay. Thanks for nothing, YouTube. Gremlins. Okay, so you see, that's one of the reasons I love YouTube. Okay, so now let's just this plants almost look like twinkling green lights on them. That's interesting. Good observation, Linda. I like that. Okay, so now it's clear, right? So let's just switch the camera now, and I will switch it. Over there we have the lawnmower man. Just beat me to it. Now, hopefully it's a little bit better. And I'm just going to walk down through here and just have a listen to the birds. There are about over 150 different species of birds that pay a visit to Botanic Gardens every year. So it's very hard to sometimes tell which birds we're listening to, but still a bit blurry for you. Okay, thanks, Suzanne. We're gonna have a more thorough play around, but once we have a nicer landscape to look at, we'll switch the camera. I just want to get to a really nice spot. Much better for you, okay? Fine now for you, Ruth. It's interesting how for some of you it's good, for others it's not. Which is why Streamlabs is it's in many ways a safer option, but I do like the filters on YouTube. I'm very mature like that. Linda's saying, I was watching John in school when he did YouTube and it was crystal clear. Maybe it's the bandwidth in the area. That's a good point, Linda. Maybe it works better on the Wi-Fi. That's a good point. It's a great point. Washed out. Thanks, Tina. Makes no difference. Seems like the problem is with it distinguishing detail further away. Interesting. That's a good point, Laurie. It could be that. So let's go get close to an object. Let's just see. Okay, let me know if it's a little bit better now. Once I focus in on one object, does the quality improve? So the close object, according to TM, is a little bit better, right? Oh, what have I done? Up close is okay, Suzanne is saying. Okay, there we go. Okay, cool. Well, that gives us a better indication. Okay, well, at least I know that we can capture flowers up close, which is really what we do most of the time anyway when we're at Botanic Gardens. So, as you can tell, they're setting up the lights for Lightscape up here. But trunk is okay too. Okay. Not better up close for you. Okay, very interesting. Very arbitrary. Okay, so here's the entrance, the Botanic Gardens here in Melbourne. I can, you know what's really capturing my attention? We'll get to flowers in a second, but down there I can see a tree with heaps of colourful leaves surrounding it on the floor. Clearer now, interesting, Suzanne, beautiful. So maybe it could be a focus issue. Let's step down there. Last time, okay, I'm just gonna, before we, on our way to this spot, just let you listen to the birds. That's pretty cool, isn't it, Tina? The screenshots feature is, what a great addition to YouTube. They just released it. It's a very recent release. So. Maybe lethargy, that's a good point, yeah. Maybe. How beautiful is this? Now, check this out. Check out this. There's a tree behind this tree. Really? Oh, it's cool. Check out this beautiful autumn tree. Got the leaves everywhere. It's stunning. I know, Suzanne. The colours are beautiful. It's just unique. Oh, I'm sorry, Fatima. Sorry, the signal is bad. Let me just switch it back before you leave. So again, just confirming with you, Fatima, is it okay now? Is it okay now? Just let me know before you leave. I just need to know these things. That's okay. Well, look, you know, tomorrow we're going to be using Streamlabs, and on Lightscape we'll be using Streamlabs as well. So this is, again, just a test for us to have a play with it, but at the same time enjoy some beautiful landscapes. How beautiful is this, Mary Lou? Not really. Okay, Fatima, well, that's fine. And we'll have the kangaroo spotting. Well, we had good signal for the kangaroo spotting, which is what we used Streamlabs for. Okay, that's cool. How beautiful is this? Oh, hello, Stefan. Nice to see you, my friend. Thanks for being here. Always a pleasure to have my friend and colleague Stefan here. I think this is just a beautiful look. Okay, let's keep walking. Let's capture some flowers. You really want to judge, maybe turn camera around rather than switching to rear facing camera. It'll all be the same. Interesting, Laurie. Let's try this. So you mean turn the camera around to me, you mean? Let's see. Is it okay now? I can't see responses, but I can switch it back and then confirm, see if it's okay now. And then, I think, to be honest, I just think it's random. Let's cross down to there. Let's see if there are any flowers along the way. Wow, look at this beautiful, beautiful pin oak tree. Not as clear. Okay. Well, you know what we're going to have to do. Your face, yes. Background's a bit fuzzy. Okay, thanks, TM. This is what I was trying to show you. I'm just going to go like this. Oh. Was there string around that big tree? I'm not quite sure, Suzanne. String, let's see. I can't see any string. Oh, you mean here? Yes, yes, yes. There's a little little stringy fence thing. Yeah, just to protect the tree. This tree over here is about almost 200 years old. So yeah, it's designed to protect the tree from being vandalized. And as you know, I mean, they do have a lot of school excursions here. So they need to protect some of those trees. It would be a shame if a few students would come in and carve on this tree. And I mean, this tree's been around for generations. So yeah, it's true. It could be the lighting. But look at those colors, regardless of whether it's fuzzy or not. It is odd, isn't it, Linda? It is. Stunning. I know, Rose. And there is a tree, we'll see if we can get there again. There's a tree that was heavily vandalized by school excursion students, and they actually put up a sign asking kids to please be more respectful of this tree, because when you do vandalize those trees, you're actually, you're actually damaging the tree's lifespan as well. So it's not just an aesthetic problem, it's something that can, and here we have more colors to add to our repertoire. I love this shot. Beautiful, isn't it? Can you let me know if the quality on this one is good? Oh, super fuzzy for you, Linda? Okay, well that's good to know. Very fuzzy. Okay, no worries, no stress. I'm going to try something new. Good for you, Suzanne? Okay, interesting. Okay, so let me show you what I was aiming at showing you. How about now? What about now, my friends? That's what I was going to show you. Still pixelated. Okay. Well, if you're a fan of Impressionism, then you're going to love this either way. Flowers are clear, tree was fuzzy. Okay, that's good to know. Can you see this flower? The red tree is shimmering. Whoa. Both screens are bad. Okay, now that's, look, at the end of the day, this is us just trying to figure it all out. So it's all good. This will be the last time I actually, because I mean the signal here is 5 out of 5 bars and 5G. So it's not a signal issue. I just think, and again, Stefan warned me about that, but me being a stubborn Aries, I was like, I want to try it on my own before I, So I tried it anyway. And at least now we can for sure say that we need to use a third-party app. Yeah, Stefan has had these troubles, Linda. He has warned me about it. But, I just wanted to know for sure. It's fuzzy on the laptop, phone, and tablet. Okay. Right, okay. Thanks, Tina. Appreciate it. Well, look, again, if you read the description for all 43 of you, then you'll know that this tour was mostly about just understanding how to use just testing the YouTube app feature. So it's a shame because this is a beautiful shot right here. I wish you could see this. Clear for you. Wow, Stephanie. Okay, well, if you can take a postcard, a picture of this, then yeah, feel free to share it on the group. Tomorrow, my friends, tomorrow we're heading to Fitzroy Gardens. If you think this is beautiful, you ain't seen nothing yet. Fitzroy Gardens is on another level of stunning. We're going to be taking some creative shots. We're going to be going for a beautiful walk. The birds there, the birds sound is just stunning. And most importantly, we have each other. Oh, I love these filters. So much we can do. Should we just keep it at this? Maybe not, hey? I think it's too much. Does a filter make it any better? Wow, that actually looks really, really cool, doesn't it? Can someone take a screenshot of this and share it with me? I'm just utterly curious to know how it looks for you. You're never fuzzy or pixelated. Thanks, Rose. What's the 8mm? I mean, it's cool. Those filters are cool, but they're not really... Can you do Stefan's pink beard? Lethargy's asking. Which pink beard? Let's switch back to me. I want a pink beard. No pink beard. No pink beard. I'm just clicking on all the filters. That's not fair. Why does he get a pink beard and I don't? Nah, no pink beard. All good. All good. All right, cool. Well, I already have a beard. That's true. That's true. Okay, let's remove this thing. Let's switch it now. Okay. Let's just go for a little walk and talk. How about that? And then we'll part ways. As I always like to say, I'm going to love you, yet leave you. Or love you and leave you. A bit of both. The skies are just stunning. Streamlabs is the best option. Ultimately, we can argue for as much as we want about, which app is best. But at the end of the day, we've all done our research, and Streamlabs is a good option. It's safe. It runs well on the phone. There's no issues. So we'll just stick to Streamlabs moving forward. Now look at this. There's these beautiful little things that they've added. And these are all, again, they're setting up for lightscape. It's pretty cool. Oh, you can zoom in. But I mean, you can't really see. But you see we're zooming in onto these birds. Can you see the birds down there? Oh, the Prism app. Now you have my curiosity. But anyway, these are nice. Let's capture a couple more flowers before I don't want to give you too many spoilers for Lightscape. So let's just find a couple of flowers. It'll be hard to find flowers, especially now that we're transitioning into winter, or already have transitioned. I'm not quite sure. I think we are about to transition to winter. I really haven't kept up with the seasons recently. To me, once it gets cold, it doesn't matter anymore. I just don't care. Yes, Prism's only good for having fun, isn't it, Stefan? Yeah, having fun at home. It's a server issue, not your single. Yeah, I mean, that makes a lot of sense, doesn't it, Suzanne Bell? Check this out. Let's see. Another flower up here. It's a shame you can't see this flower. Let me just move this a little bit. It's a beautiful flower. Can you guess what flower this is? To the botanists in our group. I guess you can't see it, right? Well, there's a sign, but it's in heavy Latin, and you know me in Latin, I just suck at pronouncing it. So I'll try anyway. It's called the Camellia japonica speciosissima Thaishae garden origin. It sounded like I was speaking Mandarin. So maybe I'll just stick to English. How about that? We'll just go with Camellia, right? And here we have a Kanjiro flower. But you know what, look at this shot. Oh, I really hope you can see this. This is a beautiful shot. Let me see if I can maximize the quality somehow. Well, this is pretty cool. Maybe if I just switch it to me for a few seconds and then switch it back. So I used to stream for Amazon Explore, right? And when the signal used to, which by the way is now, they don't exist anymore. They went, just like all the other virtual streaming platforms, they went bust. You got the flower photo? Beautiful. Thanks, Stephanie. But Amazon Explore at the time, if things would get a little blurry, they had a little hack, a little trick that they suggested streamers to use. And that was you switch it back to yourself, or you count to 10 and then you switch it back to the front or to the back. And then apparently it fixes the problem. I'm not quite sure if it works with YouTube. But yeah. The weather here is cold. It's approximately 11 Celsius. 11 Celsius is about, damn, it's about 55, 60 Fahrenheit. This is actually, you think about it, not too bad, especially for you in Europe. It is nice and balmy, as Suzanne says. That's very true. Nice and balmy. Let's turn down to here. Oh yeah, good point, Laurie. We'll try a different filter in the next shot. It's like a little signal testing adventure. Let's try, I've got a nice shot in mind for you. Let's see if you like the following one. I just discovered this one now. What if we go like this, right? You got the ferns, and then you got the giant, is that a maple tree? Yeah, it's a maple tree in the background, I think. So let's see if we change the quality, the filter, let's see if that makes a difference. It is, Linda, yeah, it's an idea I got from Stefan. So thank you, Stefan, for the idea. Let's see. What do you think of this shot? It's a nice shot, isn't it? Now, is it still blurry when I switch it to the filter? Probably is, isn't it? Still blurry, okay. Exactly, Suzanne, it's not real colors. You see, these are the real colors now. Okay, let's stick to the real colors. It's fun to have fun with the filters, but at the end of the day, we want the real thing, don't we? Let's keep walking. Now this is a little, I've actually, you know what? I've visited these botanical gardens at least almost maybe 80 times. Never actually walked down this path. So let's go for a little stroll down this very narrow, inconspicuous path and see what's around. I'm not sure if you can see it. Let's see where this path will take. I don't even know where we're going right now. It's unlike me, because I usually know where we're going in these botanical gardens, but it's always refreshing to find a spot that you haven't discovered yet. Go away, lawnmower man. You're ruining it. Oh. That's lovely. Very pretty flower. And now it's not fuzzy. Thanks for the feedback. Exactly. You got to explore a little bit, step out of our comfort zones. Here's a nice little flower. And here's the end of the path. So it's a small little path, but now we can say we've discovered a nice little additional spot. Now over there we have Fern Gully. I'm not going to go to Fern Gully because even when I had the Hago signal, it was a little choppy. So I doubt that it'll be any better with YouTube. But where I want to take you is down there. I want to take you down there because there's a beautiful lake. Beautiful lake. And I think that we can get some beautiful shots. Ah, interesting, Suzanne. Interesting. You see, that's something that's hard for me to understand. You know, IT, technology. Thanks, Suzanne, for, so we've got two Suzannes. But thanks, Suzanne Helia, for reminding everyone to like this video. So if you're really enjoying this, you can like the video. And you can also subscribe to my channel if you enjoy the vibe and if you enjoy the general tone and style of my tours. You can subscribe to my channel. You can also check out my other videos. I create a little trailer. Oh, your IT husband says it. That's handy. And over there, you can see those little creatures. If it's pixelated, you're probably just seeing little moving pixels. But these are swamp hens. There are a variety of different species of swamp hen. This is just one. Let's get close to this little swampy. Come here. Well, come on. Hello. Hey, buddy. Running away. And check out this tree over there. It's a good question, Tina. Do we have any viewers in Australia? Any Aussie viewers? If you're from Australia, drop in a line. Let us know. Is the quality better in Oz? In Oz, not Oz. And thanks, Rose. Appreciate it. And I'm just going to pan. Now, I'm not sure if you can, viewers in locations where there is more service and fewer concurrent users. But interesting. Interesting. Well, look, IT buffs, I don't understand these things too much. To me, that, like, yeah, it's a whole different language. Yes, I'm a bird stalker, Rose, 100%. Look at it. I hope some of you can at least see. If you can see this, if this is clear for you, just feel free to take a photo and share it with the rest of the group. Don't be greedy. Share the beautiful photos with everyone else. I'll give you a 360-degree view. And it's probably better now, right? Let me switch it back to me. Let me just, I wanted to take you. No, Ruth, I like it that you're being critical. You have to be critical. That's the whole point of this tour. As per the description, you just have to let me know. Oh, you have, Suzanne? Oh, I can't wait to see them. Thank you so much for taking those shots. Laurie, personal opinion is YouTube has not fully worked towards being a live platform. Yeah, it's true, Laurie. And it's not really their focus, not really their area of specialty. They focus more on videos. But I have read somewhere that they are now trying to build a whole new path now towards live tours, live streams, not tours. So I think they might eventually upgrade the technology to accommodate for that. Thanks, Ashul. Well, this tour is a little more geared towards trying to understand how the YouTube app works. But check this out. Oops, sorry. Now these flowers have a very strong scent. Thanks, Charity. I appreciate you saying that. You can even build a playlist sorted by when the tours are happening. I thought I already have. I thought I have, Laurie. If you just go to my homepage, you'll notice that I have built playlists. And if you click on the live section, it'll show you all of the live tours that are. Check this out. For those who love the color yellow. Yellow's a beautiful color. Let's go to the lake. Let's check out the lake, which is just around this corner. Next week, I've been preparing myself. For next week's meditation challenge, 8 hours. Now, I'm not quite sure what this is. If any of my botanist friends can tell me what this flower is, if you can obviously see it. I'm not quite sure. Oh, wait, it says there's a sign. Oh, crap. It's in Latin again. I'm going to have to read it out to you. Let's see. So this is what it is. Plectranthus ornatus lamicaceae. Actually, it sounded more like Cantonese than Mandarin. Freaky, yeah. So Suzanne, thanks for, I completely digress. So I've been preparing for the meditation challenge by upping my meditation hours. So yesterday I meditated for 2 hours. And for me, it's more about building the strength, the muscle strength for having to sit up for 8 hours straight. It's not about the meditation itself. It's just about, finding a position that is easiest. Look at this flower over there. One sec. So yesterday, an hour, tonight or today, I'm going to be meditating for 2 hours, and then tomorrow 2.5 hours. I'm just building it up so that it's just a little bit easier. And as I mentioned in my group, Alexander Down Under, I'll be raising money for an organization. So there'll be a charitable side. Yeah, I think that was an iris, Rose. Good point. I'll be raising money for an organization called Smiling Mind, and they basically assist young adults, children, anywhere in between the ages of 5 and 18, who may be experiencing mental health challenges, and they just help them grow and overcome those challenges through meditation and mindfulness. And it's just, I could not think of a more appropriate charity, because ultimately it's the next generation, and we have to preserve, and we have to just look after the next generation of humans. And if they're in a good place, and our future's in a good place. So I just love the idea, and I thought it was such an appropriate charity for our meditation. So I'll be raising money for that. I'll be sitting in my room for 8 hours meditating. Now, you don't have to, obviously. Actually, why don't we just go? You see how there's like a little chair? This isn't, you probably can't because it's pixelated, but there's a chair over there. This is a very popular spot. You'll find a lot of people sitting there and just reflecting and listening to the sound of the birds, which is what I might do after this. We've got some swamp hens. So yeah, it'll just be me meditating, and a guy's about to do this gentleman over there. Good on him. It's a perfect spot. And yeah, so obviously I'm not expecting anyone to sit through the whole 8 hours. I'm not expecting you to do that at all. But if you want to just stop in, say hi, drop a line, you can leave it running, put it on mute. Open a new tab and leave it running. You can do that too. But if you want to just watch the meditation or just stop in, you can also just meditate with me simultaneously along. But I'm just going to do it. The reason I'm doing the live stream meditation is because I want to hold myself accountable. And I also want there to be proof that I've done it, right? But mostly it's just a personal challenge, something I want to try. Here we have a little miniature magpie over there. buddy? Hey, cutie. The longest I've meditated prior to even thinking of this challenge was an hour and a half. So it's a massive step going from an hour and a half to 8 hours in one go. Here we have a few more swamp hens, and we have a little Indian miner over there. Let's get closer to them. It will, Suzanne. Yeah, I'm setting up the cushioning so that it's not as hard on my lower back. Let's just grab a seat and just enjoy this and talk for a little bit. So, great questions. Maybe sit for a time, then lying down for a time. Yeah, I've thought of that, Suzanne. Look, if there is a need to, if I'm, say, experiencing pain in my lower back, I will do that. I will find a way to lie down a little bit. But the problem with lying down is I can fall into the trap of falling asleep. Why 8 hours, Tina? Because look, for me, anything, it's just a number that I've chosen, if I'm being 100% honest. 10 hours would have been basically a whole day. 8 hours is just, to me, a good start. I mean, the longest a person has ever meditated in documented history has been 38 hours. I'm not attempting to break any records. It's just a personal record. It's just a personal challenge. So Linda's asking me, what about going to the bathroom? So I'm going to try to avoid that. So what I'm going to do is I'm not going to eat anything before the meditation. I'm just going to hope that I don't have to go to the bathroom. Or, I'm not going to drink much water. I'm just going to hope that I can go for 8 hours straight. But if I do need to, I'll just pause the timer, go and come back. That is probably like the best option. Will you feel like going into a trance? Yeah. Well, I think that's what's going to happen, Suzanne. I think I'm going to eventually go into a sort of trance and reach some sort of epiphany. I don't know. I'm not doing it. I'm not expecting anything. One of the most important things about meditating is to not set any expectations, because it leads to nothing but Rose, no, hell no. It can lead to nothing but disappointment. But the guy who managed to meditate for 38 hours straight, claimed that it changed his life, and he came to a conclusion that he wants to serve, and he created a whole charity, and he gave up his job and eventually focused full time on serving a certain cause. I didn't read too much into it, but that's basically what it was. Thanks, Suzanne. I appreciate that, and that's something that I really appreciate, having you guys cheer me and just enjoy this with me. It'll be nice to have your support. It really is. It's not something that's easy. I want to show you these flowers while we're here. It's not an easy thing to attempt. And over there we have a lady who's doing a guided meditation. Good on her. I love it. I mean, it is the perfect spot for a meditation. Perfect spot. Look at these flowers. Their buddies have all died out, and they're still alive. It's a nice shot. Hopefully she could be listening to my meditation on Inside Timer. No, I'm kidding. No one. I've got a long way to go until I can assume that. I'll join at some point and meditate for... Oh, lovely, Barb. That'll be lovely. Yeah, absolutely. Come join us. Will you join as well from time to time? What do you mean, Suzanne? I'm not quite sure what you mean by it. Will I join as well from time to time? You mean the chat? No, I won't be joining the chat from time to time. I'm just going to pan a little bit. Great to see you too, Mary Lou. Oh, will join. Sorry, I thought you were asking me if... Sorry. My brain's not fully functioning. You'll join. Yeah, thanks, Suzanne. Yeah, that'll be lovely if you could. Honestly, it's just so nice to just have support, really. I could still do it, but it just makes it so much better if there's support around. So I really wholeheartedly appreciate your support. I'm going to switch it back to me, and I'm just going to take this moment to thank you. And now the picture looks great, right, Linda? Now it looks great. Well, well, I am so grateful that you guys are here with me. Honestly, honest to God, you guys are the best. Thank you. It is just, I need to do more tours just because that when I'm around you guys, I just feel better. I feel uplifted. It's just such a positive environment, supportive, lovely people. So will you, Mary Lou. Beautiful. Well, that'll be good. That'll be good. I would appreciate any form of support. Thanks, Laurie. I appreciate you saying that. Thanks, Suzanne. It was great. It was lovely to have you guys. I think I'm just going to sit now and just do a little morning meditation. I've already done a 20-minute one before I came here, but I think I'll just do that. You're welcome, Kat the best. You really are the best. Barb, thank you. You're welcome, Barb. Stefan, you're welcome, mate. Thank you so much for being here. And yeah, I appreciate you. Honestly, I appreciate Stefan. Check him out. He's one of the best in the business. So, yep. Love from the Netherlands, and love the experimenting with the options. Thanks, TM. It was a lot of fun. Look, I thought I could do it from home, but I'll just do it here. At least we get, I looked at the weather. It was a beautiful day, and I thought, let's just do it here and see what happens. Really nice hanging out with you too, Linda. Honestly, thank you so much. I just appreciate the company. It's great. Thanks, Suzanne. I love and appreciate you too. It's just so, such good energy here. Okay, great question, Kat. So Kat's asking, what are these birds in the background? These birds are called swamp hens or moor hens. And yeah, very common. They're native to Australia, but they're also native to Indonesia. And I think they've been imported to New Zealand or exported to New Zealand, imported from Australia, but mostly Australia and Indonesia and some parts of Southeast Asia. But they're generally native to our country. So they feel at home. And this lake behind us is not man-made. This lake behind us is actually an actual lake that has been around for thousands of years. And they built the botanic gardens around this lake, which I think is a very cool fact. Okay. Cool, I think in the background. Coots, I think in the background. Not quite sure what you mean, but yeah. You mean the birds in the background? Yeah. Coots. You mean coots or cats? Cats, coots. Coots. Right. Okay. Picture perfect now, right? Just as we end it. And that happened last time, by the way. As we ended our tour, it just got perfect. I'm just catching up on you all. You have lots of swamp hens here, lots of, yeah, right. I think these are just the Australian ones. They just speak differently. They have an Australian accent. Oh, lovely, Hillary, enjoy. I've got a couple more meditations. I'm just waiting for Insight Timer to put them through and upload them. So yeah, stay posted. I think that's what it is, Linda. It's just being still. Yeah. I'll switch it now. Always works fine on my face. I know, Ruth. It's so random. So we'll see you tomorrow. We're heading to Fitzroy Gardens. Alas, picture is going to be perfect. It's going to be nice. And I'll see if I can find any more Shakespearean insults to help get us started. But I'll give you one more Shakespearean insult. Away, you moldy rogue, away! Which basically means, get the hell out of here. Get the hell out of here, scumbag. But yes, I love that. Okay, guys. So yeah, feel free to bring your Shakespearean insults with you to the tour. Yes, to be or not to be, that is the question. That's right. It's one of my favorite quotes, actually. It's a great quote. Okay, guys, I have to have a standing still tour. 100%, Rose. Love you guys. We'll speak soon. Look after yourselves. Take care. Love you guys. And I'll switch it back. Or as you would say in the US, Linda, scram. I only recently heard of that word, scram. It made me laugh out loud. Okay, well, look after yourselves, guys. You guys make me laugh. I'll end it now. How do I end it? Let's see. Okay. Okay. See you guys. No.